Yeah, this is going to be exciting. Two bantamweights going at it, and the local boy, Jose Roura, gets ready for the Colombian Santiago Prieto.
Wow, so Roura here, 34 years of age against the very young 23-year-old Prieto. 135.3 official weight for Roura, 134.7 for Prieto. There's quite the advantage in the reach for Prieto, 72 inches for him, and then there's also 5'11", so the height advantage for Prieto again as well. 5-2 record for Roura, 3-1 for Prieto. Mexico versus Colombia.
Go up inside the cage with the voice of the octagon, Felipe de Maria.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the bantamweight division. Señoras y señores, este combate es a 3 asaltos de 5 minutos en la categoría de peso gallo Deluxe Fight League. Presentando primero, en la esquina blanca, un especialista en grappling, récord profesional de 3 ganadas, 1 pérdida, una altura de 1,81 m y un peso oficial de 134.7 libras. Presenting now, on the white corner, he's a grappler, professional record of 3 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, an official weight of 134.7 pounds. From Bogotá, Colombia, and fighting straight out of Tijuana, Mexico, is Santiago Prieto. Su oponente, al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas, récord profesional de 5 ganadas, 2 perdidas, una altura de 1,72 m y un peso oficial de 135.3 libras. Presenting now, on the black corner, he's an MMA fighter, professional record of 5 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, an official weight of 135.3 pounds. Fighting straight out of Tlautlaquitepec, Puebla, México, es José Roura. The third inside the cage is tercero sobre la jaula, Gerardo Cruz.
This is very exciting. Puebla gets an MMA event in the major leagues, Lux, for the first time here. We'll get a local boy like Jose Roura, and the people here are loving it. They're having a great time.
Yeah, man, the crowd is going crazy for Roura already.
Jose Roura from Puebla, Santiago Prieto from Colombia. This is going to be a war. Are you guys ready? We are ready. Welcome inside the black and gold cage alongside UFC veteran Alex Soto and Francisco X Rivera. Glad that you can join us. And Santiago Prieto starts it off with a leg kick. Roura defends it quickly with a combination. And another leg kick.
Did you see that? Prieto just threw in a flying elbow, like right off in the exchange there. I mean, it was very sneaky, man. I think Roura got the attention of that. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, Prieto, pretty tall for a 135er. He's 5'11". It's going to be a huge advantage for him in this fight. As Roura comes back strong.
Nice
couple punches, good combination. Going for the jab now as Prieto tries to defend.
Really good there, combinations there. I like that he attacks the body, gets in really close against Prieto. You know, Roura's gonna need to do that and make it really ugly. Get inside those combinations, good.
Yeah.
Get Prieto in there, get him really uncomfortable, but he's gotta watch out for that knee.
That combination was all Diego Lopez, one of his coaches, the former featherweight champion in Lux Fight League. Good reaction from the tall, lanky Prieto.
Yeah, very lanky here. And he's got to be careful with these jiu-jitsu exchanges as well, because Prieto's, man, it's got that heel hook, man. Very dangerous. And there's an interesting heel hook attempt there that you can pull off when the fighter's got your back, just like how Roura's doing it. So look out for that.
Roura started his MMA career focusing on Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Then he started working here in Puebla with Brazilian warriors with Diego Lopez, Alessandro da Costa, becoming a better fighter. 5 fights here inside the black and gold cage already.
Yeah, and we know he comes from a fantastic Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu team, right? With Diego and Alessandro da Costa. He's got to watch out here for guillotine chokes. You know, tall, lanky people have really crazy dexterity.
There we go. Good slam from Jose Roura.
Might be stuck here in a really tight guillotine.
Yeah.
Really difficult to defend him against these tall guys.
To a grappling expert. Roura's out. Good time to get to work as he's pushing his opponent against the cage.
Watch out. Good elbows here. Nice. Now you want to pin it. You want to make it really, really small here for this tall guy. Nice.
Here comes Prieto. He's up.
Yeah, and Roura, though, is on him.
Entrem against Brazilian Warriors, two of the biggest gyms in Mexico. There's Roura looking for a trip.
Nice tight grip there from Roura.
And Prieto trying to get away. Right in front of us. Prieto shaking off the pressure from Jose Roura, ducking under the punch. He ate a jab. Good combination from Roura.
Yeah.
And this is where he has the advantage in the stand-up game.
It's got to be very careful, though. I mean, those elbows and those knees are coming up real fast, and just Prieto hasn't gotten that timing just right to get it against his opponents. But, I mean, he's not that far away from getting one of those in.
Big uppercut, and then just missing with the overhand right.
Yeah, Roura's doing a fantastic way of controlling this fight so far.
Yeah, Roura with a huge chip on his shoulder after losing his undefeated streak to Irvin Amaya. He had won 4 in a row.
Oh, beautiful uppercut.
Yeah, he's showing he's hungry to go back to his winning ways and be able to raise his hand and fight for a championship.
There's that reach advantage there for Prieto, throwing that jab right up in his face. Okay, now, see how Roura's on the outside. Oh, but Roura gets right back in. Man. Great combos there. Up here to the body and elbows again from Prieto.
Roura missed the first one. Able to land another one. Big combination from Roura.
Wow.
Spinning elbow. Just a feint there from Santiago Prieto.
So difficult to deal with somebody so tall. But Roura's doing a fantastic job closing the distance, really making it really hard for Prieto to get any type of leverage or any type of rhythm here. Nice elbow. I love that elbow.
Yeah, Roura grabs his opponent from the waist. Is he gonna try maybe a hip throw? What's interesting to me that Prieto, being such a grappling expert, has not gone for a takedown. It's all been Roura so far.
Yeah, you know, Roura's been fantastic on the ground. Just absolutely great in controlling. There's a nice attempt there from Prieto, but Roura's coming in from, you know, he's a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so he's putting in the work. Putting in the work today. Wow, was that round 1? Jeez. Getting all excited here. All right, great combinations. Takedown attempt there from Roura. Prieto was able to stand up, eventually get up, and nice uppercuts here on the exchanges. Now, this is what's really interesting is that we're not seeing Prieto throwing up those jabs, those lengths. You know, he's not using his length in this fight, and that's going to be problematic for him. All he has to do is just keep those combinations right in front of the face of Roura to keep him on the outside, have him respect that distance. But right now, you know, Prieto's letting Roura just walk right inside and get into these really, really ugly exchanges. I think some of that has to do with Prieto's inherent need to land one of these elbows, those finishing elbows. I mean, he can get the fight finished that way, but you know, in the process now, we're into the second round, and let's see if Prieto's able to adjust his stance here in the second round.
What is very interesting when you look at the frame of Santiago Prieto, very, very tall for a bantamweight, but he doesn't seem to be keeping that advantage. Just going inside the pocket, uncomfortable, not landing anything on Roura, just teeing up at will.
Yeah, I used to train with Wyle Watson, who's about the same height as him, and I could never get a kick in on him.
Wow.
You know, or get clean combinations inside like that. And Prieto's just, you're right, he's just allowing Roura to just get inside. Nice check kick there from Prieto. And Roura's just being very active, just keeping Prieto on the heels.
Yeah, the Colombian very good on the ground, but he seems to struggle tonight. Look at that punch there from Roura, and he just keeps him going. He went wild.
Yeah, he went wild there and ate nice stiff jab there. Inside, beautiful combinations.
Wow, what a liver hook there, and then follows up with a couple of jabs. Prieto will finally go, or try to go to the ground, but look at Roura. He's going to go for the limbs, the
Got
lowered
him.
limbs right there. We know Prieto's an expert when it comes to heel hooks. And now look at that reversal position. Roura went for it. Oh, wow.
Well
Going for the
done.
arm.
Beautiful sweep setup there, but now he's
Kimura, maybe?
yeah, he's attacking with the Kimura, but Roura's already recognized it, and it just now got that wonderful
Love
sweep
it.
here.
Love it.
Oh, now he's got a head and arm. Oh, and it's tight.
Oh,
It's
going
tight
for
there.
the triangle.
Beautiful defense there from Prieto.
And Roura can transition from here, go to side control, or maybe the mount.
Nah, slowing everything down now. Roura is got to watch out for getting that arm. There's an arm lock there. He's trying to do it.
Yeah, with those long limbs, Prieto has a lot of options from here.
It's difficult. If Roura's able to pass here, it's a world of hurt and trouble for Prieto. But right now, this is a good spot to be in the guard. I mean, you have a lot of flexibility, a lot of attacks here as a lanky fighter.
Oh, big elbow coming out from Prieto. And they look at Roura.
Look at that. He can even figure four.
Prieto's
Oh,
guard
nice.
is open. So he's trying to escape. Oh, wow. He's going to turn and maybe go for a submission. I would love to see that.
Look at that. He's got a figure four
Oh,
log.
big elbow from Prieto. Going right to the head. This is where he's doing most of his damage now.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been getting some success here. And Roura is just all over Prieto, making him work, though. He's working. Prieto is always uncomfortable. There hasn't been a second here where he's been, had a moment for him to breathe.
Oh, now Roura could not complete the task.
Wow, can
But-
Roura handle this kind of pressure? I mean, he's been putting in a lot of work, exerting all this energy.
Yeah,
Oh!
look at that. That was your answer. Yes.
Yeah, the
yes,
answer
you
is
can. Keep
yes.
him going.
Beautiful 3-2 punch there. It was beautiful.
Yeah, just under 2 minutes left here in the second round. We saw Prieto sort of coming back into life. Oh, good kick there, looking for the liver.
Yeah, I just love how he's able to dig into that.
Oh, wow, to the
Oh!
midsection. And a spinning back fist, elbow, actually, attempt from Santiago Prieto.
Yeah, and Prieto's been trying to get this all night. He's just been trying to just really land these elbows. I mean, they're devastating. They look terrible. I wouldn't want to get hit by one of those elbows. But in the process, though, he's really losing this fight. He's not playing to his strengths here. There it is. That's what I like to see, a little bit more jabs out there.
Yeah.
Boom, on the outside. Excellent. Again, another attack, and from the outside.
Wow, he went for the home run punch right there, and he got punished. Roura goes for the flying knee. Back on the clinchers, Prieto looking for the trip. I mean, Alex, I remember George Roop fighting at 145,
Oh, yeah.
6'1". It looks very awkward. It makes it seem so difficult at times to read those punches from your opponent.
Oh my gosh, and they hurt, man. That length hurts. But look at that blood coming out of Prieto now. Coming up from that flying knee, I believe. Nice combinations there from Roura. Had him up against the fence there.
Well, Roura is like, it doesn't matter how tall you are. Oh, big knee to the midsection from Prieto.
Oh!
Roura answers back, and he hurt him.
He staggered.
And look at Roura, midsection, moving levels,
And-
switching upstairs.
Yeah, switching levels and also getting that angles, man. It's beautiful. Wow.
People are loving it. Puebla, this is Lux Fight League.
All right, let's see how Prieto adjusts this here. I mean, he's got to be knowing that he's down two to none here. There's some nice ground and pound there from Roura. Beautiful combinations in the pocket. I mean, it's so easy for Roura to get inside, which is, like, to me, is astonishing. He's able to just walk in and really throw some nasty combinations. Body, head. And they've just been back and forth. And Santiago Prieto has been, obviously has some really killer instincts, man. He's going for those knees. He's going for those spinning back elbows that just barely misses. That could stop the fight at any moment. This has been the night of the underdog. So let's see what we got left in this third and final round.
So 5 minutes left. This is the final countdown. Lots of blood all over the place. Jose Roura in black and gold. Santiago Prieto in white and gold. And Puebla loves Jose Roura.
Oof.
And the local boy keeps him going. Good 1-2 combination.
Oh, there you go. Keep those legs out there for Prieto. Renitz. Oh!
Now Roura, 1-2-3 combination. Prieto able to get out. But a good start in this third round for Roura.
Man. Again, he walks right inside for the combination. Body.
Uppercuts, goes to the middle. It's just hitting everywhere. And once again inside the pocket, right in the center of the octagon. Prieto keeps on engaging, but he cannot get inside. He finally does with the push kick.
There you go. I'd like to see that, but not do it with that lead leg. Keep him on the outside. Oh. Good shots to the body from Roura. Roura walking right in, standing right in front of the pocket. Right up against the cage. This is an opportunity here for Roura to get a nice combination in.
Yeah, and you know what? There has to be some sense of urgency from Santiago Prieto. That's got to come maybe from the corner. He's got to know. Needs to do something to win the fight.
Oh, nice. Nice shot to the solar plex. Nice, there's the combination.
There we go.
Up against the cage.
4 in a row. He's going to tee off once again to the midsection. Falls with a jab.
Oh!
1-2-3 combination.
Man, that landed right on him. Big right hand flush.
Oof, another big one from Roura. Prieto with a bloody face already, just taking more damage in.
Nice combinations again, landing. Landing for Roura. Wow, impressive performance for Roura so far. 3 minutes left on the clock. See if Prieto's able to put something together.
Yeah, there's plenty of time for Prieto, but the way things are going, it just seems that Roura is closer to winning this fight via knockout.
Yeah, he's the butcher, man. He's got blood everywhere.
Yeah, Prieto just can't find a way.
Here's a nice takedown.
Oh, finally.
Oh, he's...
And
nice.
a submission can be a way out.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with his length, I mean, he's very dangerous with the darts. Could be very dangerous with the guillotine. There he is. He's already working one right now.
Very tough to do it, obviously, in the third round.
Oh, here
Alex.
it is. Oh, my goodness. And with all that blood around in the gloves and this, it's... Oh, here, Roura switches it up.
Oh, wow.
He puts his own
In a counter
dart
roll.
choke. All right, so it looks like Prieto here's barely moving now at this point. Roura is looking active.
Oh, big flying knee. Seems that Prieto is coming into his zone, but a little late. We have under 2 minutes left here in the third and final round.
Oof, nice calf kick there from Roura. Guys are standing right in front of each other. Man, this is when it gets lull like this, is when you're like, oh my gosh, something's about to happen.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake here. A win can put Jose Roura back on track for a championship bout.
Oof. Nice.
So he's doing everything to impress Joe Mendoza and our matchmaker Henry Biones and the people that put these shows together.
And what chin of Prieto as well, man.
Yeah.
Wow, this Roura's just giving him hell.
Yeah. Yeah, and Roura is not only winning this fight, but he's impressing all of us here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is why he had that long win streak at the bantamweight division.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I know Prieto has been doing something here in the third round, but the performance by Roura has been pretty much flawless tonight.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, he's absolutely worked out this entire training camp, dealing with somebody who's as tall as Prieto and has executed everything perfectly so far.
30 seconds left. Prieto showing a lot of heart with a bloody nose, a bloody face. Blood splattered all over his body. but still withstanding the damage from Jose Roura. Last few moments.
Oof.
And this is a very special moment for mixed martial arts in Puebla. The local boy is going to get a win.
Wow. There it is. Great performance from Roura. Yeah, the crowd here loves him.
Yeah, this is great. This is very interesting because, you know, Diego Lopez and Alessandro Costa started Brazilian Warriors here in Puebla after coming from Brazil. So this gym is now becoming a fixture in Mexican mixed martial arts, almost by accident. Who would have thought you're going to have guys from Brazil coming over to Puebla, right? Maybe Mexico City, maybe Tijuana, maybe Guadalajara, but Puebla?
Yeah, that's wild.
And now having our first event here in this beautiful town, 2 hours away from Mexico City, and seeing a local boy raise his arms in victory, which is, I think, with all due respect to Prieto, what I think is going to happen. You know, it's very special to get more new venues and more new cities and having Lux expand all over Mexico.
Yeah, it's a great thing that's happening. It's a jewel here in Puebla. You know, they call it the pretty city, and I can see why. I mean, there's so much history here, and it's just you know, these guys found a beautiful spot to create some amazing athletes.
Yeah, Roura's having fun. It was a good fight for him. A solid performance. We still have the official decision, which will be delivered by the voice of Lux Fight, Deriva de Maria. I don't think it is a secret that this should be a unanimous decision, but then again, we've seen many more bizarre things, right?
We have seen them. I'm hoping that's not the case.
Señoras y señores, después de 3 asaltos, nos vamos a las tarjetas de los jueces. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gone the distance, and after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards for a decision. All judges score the fight 30-27 to declare the winner by unanimous decision to Jose Roura.
Yeah, a very special moment. Roura's almost crying. Do you see that?
Wow.